Welcome guys to the CCNAv7 Bridging course or the Switching, Routing, and Wireless Essential, SRWE. So the purpose of this course is to provide the additional content covered on the new CCNA 200 to 301 exam. As learners transition from the previous version of the CCNA curriculum to the newer version, they can use this course to learn the new concepts. So this course consists of numerous resources including text, graphics, interactive activities, syntax checker activities, packet tracer activities, labs, quizzes, and exams that cover the new content. So these course materials will assist you in developing the skills necessary to do the following. So by configuring WLANs using WLC and L2 or Layer 2 security best practices, explain how vulnerabilities, threats, and exploits can be mitigated to enhance network security, explain how VPNs and IP set secure site-to-site and remote access connectivity, explain how network administration or automation is enabled through RESTful APIs and configuration management tools. So this course is divided into two sections, and each section is a subset of the larger course and will only contain the new content. So to keep alignment with the main SRWE and ENSA courses, the module numbers remain the same. So SRWE, Switching, Routing, and Wireless Essentials, contains only modules 10, 11, 12, and 13 of the original SRWE course, provides labs, activities, quizzes, and exam that aligns to those modules only. And of course, ENSA or Enterprise Network Security and Automation contains only modules 3, 8, and 14 of the original ENSA course. So, this course contains 4 modules from the CCNAv7 SRWE course. First is Module 10 LAN Security Concepts, Module 11 Switch Security Configuration, Module 12 WLAN Concepts, and the last Module 13 WLAN Configuration. The Bridging SRWE course expands your knowledge of LANs to include various types of attacks and ways to mitigate these threats through endpoint security and access control. We will learn to configure security on switches to further mitigate attack threats to the LAN. Wireless LANs or WLANs and their security are explained in detail, and after which you will learn or we will learn to configure and troubleshoot different or WLANs. Again, CCNAv7 Bridging SRWE course or the Switching, Routing, and Wireless Essentials. So, here are the modules. Module 10, LAN Security Concepts. 11, Switch Security Configuration. 12, WLAN Concepts. And the last module, WLAN Configuration. So, of course, we learn a lot from this module. Module 10, LAN Security Concepts, Summary. We learn about endpoint security, access control, layer 2 security threats, MAC address table attack, and LAN attacks. So we know how to use endpoint security to mitigate attacks, how AAA and 802.1x are used to authenticate LAN endpoints and devices, and we identify layer 2 vulnerabilities. We know the MAC address table attack compromises LAN security, and LAN attacks compromise LAN security. Next is in Module 11, Switch Security Configuration. We'll learn implement port security to mitigate MAC address table attacks under the topic title Implement Port Security. Explain how to configure DTP and native WLAN to mitigate WLAN attacks in topic title Mitigate WLAN Attacks. Explain how to configure DHCP snooping to mitigate DHCP attacks in the topic title Mitigate DHCP attacks. And explain how to configure ARP or ARP inspection to mitigate ARP attacks in the topic title Mitigate ARP attacks. And of course, mitigate STP attacks in the topic title. We learn how to configure port fast and BPDU guard to mitigate STP attacks. And the next module, module 12, WLAN concepts. So we'll learn in topic title Introduction to Wireless, WLAN technology and standards, components of WLANs, describe the components of a WLAN infrastructure, WLAN operation. We learn how wireless technology enables WLAN operation. In CAPWAP operation, we learn how a WLC uses CAPWAP to manage multiple APs. In channel management, describe channel management in a WLAN. WLAN threats, describe threats to WLANs or WLANs. Secure WLANs or WLANs, describe WLAN security mechanisms. So in last module 13, WLAN configuration. So we'll learn in topic title Remote Site WLAN configuration is to configure a WLAN to support a remote site, and configure a basic WLAN on the WLC topic title here is the objective configure a WLC WLAN to use the management interface in WPA2 PSK authentication. Topic title configure a WPA2 enterprise WLAN on the WLC. Configure a WLC WLAN to use a WLAN interface, a DHCP server, and WPA2 enterprise authentication. And last, troubleshoot WLAN issues or WLAN issues is to troubleshoot common wireless configuration issues. So that's all in the bridging course or bridging SRWE course, switching, routing, and wireless essentials. So going back, CCNAv7 switching, routing, and wireless essentials or SRWE outline. So module, topic, objective, basic device configuration. Configure a switch with initial settings, configure switch ports, secure remote access, basic router configuration, verify directly connected networks. Switching concepts, VLANs, inter-VLAN routing, STP, Ether channel, DHCP v4, SLAAC, and DHCP v6 concepts, FHRP concepts, LAN security concepts, switch security configuration, WLAN concepts, WLAN configuration, routing concepts, IP static routing, and troubleshoot static and default routes. So these are the module, these are the topic, and these are the objectives. Of course, objective is very important. Objectives. from here to here. These are all important for you to be able to know about CCNAv7. So this course or the CCNA curriculum focuses on switching technologies and router operations that support small to medium business networks and includes wireless local area network or WLAN and security concepts. So students learn key switching and routing concepts. They can perform basic network configuration, of course, and troubleshooting, identify and mitigate LAN security threats, and configure and secure basic WLAN or WLAN.